What's up, you guys? It's Cody. Today's video, we're talking about my goals for 2020. We're here in a new year and in a new decade, and I'm mostly making this video because I want to be able to look back in exactly 365 days, look at this video that I made here today and figure out if I hit my goals or not so that I can adjust and make improvements going forward to actually hit my goals. I made a video a couple of days ago talking about New Year's resolutions, and basically the premise of that video was saying, you know, if you've got a New Year's resolution, if you've got something that you want to change in your life, now is the time to start. Don't wait for January 1st. Get started on it as soon as you make the decision to better that part of your life. So I'm gonna try and implement that here in today's video. I am setting some new goals here for the year of 2020, and these are things that I've kind of already been working on as you know, over the last couple of months, but I really want to push this and get this started, being that it is the first day of the year here. So I do believe in making new goals and always adjusting them, but don't do it just because it's a new year. Do it and get started on it right away. So this is stuff I've already been working on, but it gives me a good measurement of something to shoot for over the next 365 days. I'm sure we've all heard the quote that you're gonna overestimate what you can do in a year, but you're gonna vastly underestimate what you can do in 5 years. It's so true, because looking back 5 years, I had no idea that I'd be in real estate. I had no idea I'd be here making YouTube videos just like this one. I thought I'd be in a completely different place. I mean, 5 years ago, I didn't even know what my path in life was. I just barely bought my first home, which was turning into a house hack and into a rental. And that had just barely happened. I bought that place in August. We're here on January 1st. Making the video, and really, I mean, that's just what it came down to, was making that one decision really set me on the path to be where I am today. You know, if you told me 5 years ago that I was going to be in today's spot, I wouldn't have believed you. So it's very important to believe and you know, honestly realize that you will probably overestimate what you do in a year, but underestimate what you do in 5. So I want to make today's video talking about some of my goals for 2020 to give me that benchmark to shoot for over the next 365 days. I hope to hit them, of course. Some of them are stretch goals. Some of them are goals that I feel pretty confident about hitting. And, you know, we're going to see where this goes. So jumping into these goals, I'm actually going to break it down into different sections because it is important to have different sections in your actual goals. You know, it's important to have your business and finance goals, but you also want to have goals related to relationships, either with your spouse, your kids, your parents, your family members, your friends, and you also want to have goals relating to your health, as well as, you know, fun and recreation. What kind of goals do you want to have when it comes to having fun? What kind of goals do you want to have when it comes to traveling? You know, creating these goals, it can't always just be about money or finance or anything like that. So I'm going to break this down into different sections, but I am going to start with business. So number one on my business list, I want to close 24 real estate transactions. Many of you know that I am in real estate. I'm a real estate sales agent here in my local city, and I love closing real estate. That's how I got into real estate investing in the first place, and I help people buy and sell real estate on a daily basis here. So as of right now, I'm actually using YouTube to help me grow that business and get more clients here in my local area. So my goal is to close 24 transactions over the next 12 months, which breaks down to just 2 transactions a month. This really fits into my goals because I want to have a healthy number that I know I can hit, that I know will push me to reach my finance goals, but still give me the freedom and the ability to live the type of life that I want to live. And that leads me right into goal number 2 on business, which is I want to grow this YouTube channel to 25,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. We've got a long way to go at this point, but I believe and I have confidence that it can happen. And the reason why I want to have, you know, this balance of real estate and creating these videos is because this is something I truly love. This is a great creative outlet. It's something that I want to do as you know, for fun, and I want to help other people invest in real estate, learn how to use their money, how to earn more, how to save more, and how to invest their money in a better way so that they can really earn more and reach financial independence before they get to retirement age. So that is my goal here, and I want to use YouTube and these videos here specifically to help do that in 2020. And the other business goal that I've got, because real estate investing is one of my long-term plays here, I want to buy at least 2 more rental properties in 2020. It's not a huge goal, but it's a great goal for me because it's going to allow me to build that long-term wealth and continue funneling money into real estate in the investment strategy that I've got to continue to hit my long-term goals. All right, so in order to hit these business goals, I'm gonna need some money. I don't know about you guys, but I need money in order to hit my business goals. In order to close deals, of course, these are the things that produce money, but I've also got financial goals so that I can continue to invest like I just mentioned. So it is my number one money goal to make at least $300,000 in the year 2020. For the last 5 years, my income has increased every single year, and I plan to keep that trend going moving forward. So I've hit six figures about 4 years ago, and ever since then I've been hitting six figures every year since. I want to hit 300,000 in this next year, keep that trend going up, and who knows, maybe in a couple of years we'll hit $500,000 or even $1 million in income in just 1 year. And that leads me right into goal number 2, to invest $100,000 in real estate. I want to put at least $100,000 of what I earn this next year into real estate so that I can continue to grow that portfolio. That's going to help me continue to push my goal of buying 2 real estate rental properties in the next year. And in order to do this, I'm going to need to keep my investment and savings rate at about 35% of my gross income. So based on everything that I bring in from all of my different sources of income, I do have money coming in from a lot of places, but I also have it going out in a lot of places. So I've got to set aside money for repairs on rental properties. I've got to set aside everything from my personal bills, business expenses related to real estate. But overall, I want to make sure that I'm at least saving and then later on investing at least 35% of my gross income. If I can keep this, it's going to help me keep my spending down, and it will give me the ability to invest in real estate, which will then benefit me 5, 10, 15 years down the road. Even a year down the road, it's going to benefit me because I'm going to be buying cash flow producing property and get income coming in right away, but also get the benefits of owning real estate in the future. Jumping over to relationship goals, I want to continue to build a stronger and deeper relationship with my wife. This is very important to me, and it's something that I put a lot of focus in on 2019, but I want to continue to build that and make it even stronger. Having relationships and having a spouse to support you is so incredibly important in this life, and for me, that's my number one thing. I love having the support of my wife. It really pushes me to that next level. So make sure that you have those deep relationships, whether it is with your spouse or it's with a sibling or a friend or a parent or a kid or whatever. Make sure you have those deep relationships and get that support that you need. Surround yourself with those people who are healthy in your life so that you can get to that next level and become a bigger and better person. Also, I became a dad in 2019, and I want to continue to build and learn my fatherhood skills, right? Becoming a dad is something that you really can't learn until you're in it. It does come a little bit naturally, but there's a lot of stuff that you do have to learn along the way, and this is something I'm so excited about doing more of in 2020 because my son is finally getting to the point where he's got a personality. I can play with him and have some fun being with him, and I'm so excited to continue to push that forward and be the best dad that I can be. And last, on relationships, I want to continue to strengthen my family relationships. I don't know about you, but unfortunately in this day and age, there's a lot of split families, right? I come from a split family. My wife comes from a split family, and it's becoming more and more common in today's age to have this, right? So I've got relationships with many different people in my family, and going through a lot of tough times, it can be hard to keep deep and strong relationships. And so that's something that I really want to focus on in 2020 is to continue to push those relationships to the next level and keep them going forward and have that strength and support that you need. Jumping into health goals, this is something that has become very valuable to me in 2019. I've made a ton of really big changes to my health in 2019. It's always been one of those things that I've been I would say a somewhat reasonably healthy guy. I've never been overweight or anything like that. I've always kind of worked out, at least to some extent, but I really got into it in this last year. So my health goals, I'm actually really excited for. These last couple months, I've been pushing hard on them, and I'm really excited to take it to the next level in 2020. And so this may sound a little bit weird, but I'm actually looking to gain weight in 2020. I'm currently sitting at about 190 pounds, and I know a lot of people out there are going to say, oh, you're looking to gain weight? Like, what the crap? That's not what it, everybody's trying to lose weight. And that's not me. I'm actually in a position where I'm looking to put on some weight, and of course I want to make that mostly muscle. I do want to grow a little bit bigger, and this is just something that's important to me. I like to look and feel good in life, and so putting on a little bit of extra weight is going to help me do that. I want to go up to 210 pounds. I've also got some big weightlifting goals. Weightlifting's been something I've really enjoyed for the last couple of years. I hit the gym at least 5 days a week, and it's incredibly rare that I actually miss a day. Even when I'm on vacation or out of town or anything like that, I try my best to get to the gym and at least get some type of a workout in. So in 2020, I want to be able to squat 400 pounds. Right now I can squat about 320 pounds, but but I want to push that up to 400 pounds. It's a big goal. It's going to take a lot of hard work and it's going to be a lot of heavy lifting, but I think I can get it. I also want to be able to bench press 275 pounds. Right now I'm at 225, so I've got 50 pounds to add onto my bench. But again, I believe that I can do it and I'm super excited to push for it. It's going to be awesome. And it's something that I truly enjoy. I really enjoy going to the gym. I think by adding on a little bit extra weight, I will be able to push to that next level and hit those goals. And that's going to lead me into my final health goal, which is to sleep better. I've been trying to get more sleep in my life just because I've found that the benefits of getting a full night's sleep are so important, and it does help keep your energy levels even higher. I've actually got this thing right here. It's called an Aura Ring, and it's a sleep tracker. It tracks your sleep, tracks how long you're asleep, and it's actually pretty accurate. It tracks your resting heart rate, it tracks how long you were asleep, when you woke up, what type of sleep you're getting. It's actually really cool, and it's been helpful in knowing what type of sleep I'm getting. Yeah, I just have really liked wearing the ring and getting the data from it, so I'm really excited to continue pushing forward and sleeping better in 2020. All right, next on our list, we're going to talk about travel. We're going to talk about travel and having fun. I want to travel internationally at least 2 times here in the next year. I've traveled internationally quite a bit in the past, and I want to keep that trend going. Going to different countries and experiencing different cultures is so much fun. It's a lot of adventure, and it can be a little bit scary, but it pushes you to be a bigger person, and it pushes you to really get outside of your comfort zone. So I'm going to travel to at least 2 countries that are outside of America. And I want to get into at least one new hobby this next year. I've actually got 2 in mind. I'm looking at getting into rock climbing. It's something that I've done before and I enjoy it, but I just haven't really gotten that serious into it. But it could be a really fun activity to do, especially because I live in Utah and I can get out into the outdoors and do some real rock climbing. That'd be really cool. And I've also been looking into doing Olympic lifting, which is a very specific type of weightlifting that looks like a lot of fun, and it definitely has a high skill level to it, which is something that really helps to challenge me in my health goals and my lifting goals. And the other thing is I want to continue working and continue making these videos. I love talking about real estate, I love talking about money, and I want to share my knowledge and my passion that I have for that with you guys. So if you've gotten to this point, I just want to thank you guys for being a part of the community here that I have. I know you're taking time out of your day to come and watch me on a screen talk about stuff that is really exciting, at least to me, and I hope that it's an impact on you and helps you learn how to make more money, how to invest in real estate, and how to be better with your money. I want to help everybody level up to that next level and become a better person. So I hope you guys enjoyed this content. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and until next time.